I hit record.
Good job.
Caleb, it's 30 seconds off. Wink. Good morning, everybody.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're a couple minutes early.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. I filled my coffee mug way too full this morning.
Happens.
Please don't spill.
The framing on Instagram always looks so bad.
Oh, yeah, I did. I scooted over. I'm sorry. I just realized that.
Gotta wait to see if my adjustment worked.
A little more.
Good evening, good morning, whatever it is,
Yes.
where you are. Hello. I almost fixed it. Oh, check
It's
this out.
pretty close.
So we haven't officially started, so I can show you guys something. So this is why you show up early. So we got sound effects.
Yes.
If you're on Instagram, sorry. This is for Twitch only. We have that. Could y'all hear that? Yes, hit record. I already hit record. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
And then I also have this one. Isn't that neat? That's for the meteorology minute and the business bit. I skipped the gym this morning to get that figured out. You're welcome. Oh,
I've been
man.
wanting to do that for a while.
Oh, song titles aren't working.
Oh.
There we go. Got him.
Cool.
Good morning. I hear thunder and money. Yes, we're off to a great start.
My two favorite sounds. Thunder and money.
And I guess an airplane engine would be the trifecta. Oh, you didn't make 43 card holders, got through 15 and learned a lot about how to stage one. Yeah, that's the game. That's a win in my book. The goal is not to make 43 things at once. The goal is to learn how to make 43 things at once. Little game you're playing with yourself.
What's up, Josh?
Good job. Oh, our background is all screwed up.
What is wrong with it?
It got nudged.
Oh, it did. Got scooted down. I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, why didn't you tell me I had food in my teeth? Why didn't you tell me our background got nudged down, guys?
Cool.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Well, It's time to start the show. Oh man, my voice is like almost back.
Almost.
If I speak softly, it sounds mostly
and
normal.
carry a big stick.
But if I get excited, it's gonna grag like I'm 12 years old. Oh. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. Welcome, those of you on Instagram who are watching. It's so funny. Every time we start on Instagram, like 20 people show up, and then they immediately see that it's just set up, and they're like, I'm leaving.
Yep.
But we got 3 people there now. Good morning, everyone on Instagram. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Moon.
Good morning, Moon.
Anyway, hit record. Yes, thank you. I have hit record. So I got this neat little thing. Caleb, there's your record button. So
now it's much closer to us. It is right in front of our faces. We should not forget to record anymore.
And we also have sound effects also, so you'll be able to hear those later.
I just want you to know it only took 6 minutes and 4 seconds for your face emote to pop up in the chat.
That's hilarious. All right, so I need to get yours done. I need to put that on my list of things to do
today.
Because I have an emote of Jennie with a very disapproving look. So it's pretty much that face right there. But for some reason it won't be approved. So I've got to probably resubmit it.
Flower planters today. Oh, nice. Gonna win the mosquito war this year. He's using cedar to prototype a bat house. Not a bad idea.
I missed the mosquito award thing. What was that?
Choco Taco Delight says he's batching out a bunch of flower planters today, and I'm using some of the cedar to prototype a bat house. Gonna win the mosquito war this year. That's one way to do it.
I thought you said mosquito award, not the mosquito war.
No, Texas wins the mosquito award.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bats would be really nice. That would be cool. I've heard that actually does help.
Yeah.
So you'll have to let us know if that works. Oh.
Bear in the Big Blue House. I forgot that's where that was from.
What was from?
The Goodnight Moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Josh said.
I thought it was from like a children's book.
Was it?
Yeah, that's from a book. I don't know. Was it?
I'm very confused
Did
now.
They also do
I feel like I'm conflating a bunch of different children's books and shows all in one.
We got to figure this out. We got to go to Google. What is it?
Is it Bear in the Big Blue House, or is it that book? I can picture.
Yeah, there's a book called Goodnight Moon, but I think they also do Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh. Yeah, there is a goodbye song with the moon. I don't quite remember it.
Both. He says both. I feel like it's better to trust people who have children on these matters, because I'm like, I don't know, I haven't seen this in decades.
Yeah. Oh, what is it that AVE called? There's like a law of something. I'll bring this back. Hang on.
Pause, because he can only do so many things at once.
Know. Cunningham's Law. There you go. Cunningham's Law. The quickest way to get the answer on the internet is to post the wrong information, and then everybody will quickly correct you.
Oh.
Because if you ask for the answer, you're going to get 25,000 different answers. But if you post the wrong answer and assert it as fact, everyone will correct you with the right answer, and there won't be as much ambiguity.
Interesting.
Because only the people that know in their heart of hearts that they're correct are going to correct you. You know, normal distribution. There's always the crazies that wear tinfoil hats and stuff. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis.
Yes.
We are super happy to have you here.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday indeed. This is the morning show where we try to just have a good day and
start the day off on the right foot.
That one. So
it is a fun and positive way to take your day by storm.
It definitely is.
Because we like to be in control, not our day control us.
Yes. So, song titles still need some help. That's okay. Talk, Jennie.
I'm just reading some of the things people are working on today. Like, Persnickety Craftsman says, I need to make an anchor for a wedding for guests to sign. All the ones I have seen look like bleh plywood.
Like bleh plywood.
Like bleh plywood.
The best kind of plywood.
Yes. It's
Bleh
probably
plywood.
the cheapest plywood right now. I have seen those. So instead of doing like the guest book, it'll be like a cutout of their initials or something, and everybody will sign that, and then that's like something they can put up in their house.
What is it?
Afterwards. Okay, so you know how like we had a guest book at our wedding, and everybody kind of like wrote their names.
We did?
Oh my goodness. Yes, and we still have it.
Wait, where?
So, oh my goodness, it's not important. It's okay.
I want to read this book now.
You want to read it?
Is there like a story in there?
No,
is it like
it's
the
just
story
names.
of our wedding?
And addresses so that I could write all the thank you cards afterwards and know where to send them.
Is that the purpose of the book?
Kind of, yeah. But it's also just to remember who was all at your wedding.
I was there. I remember who was there.
You could rattle off all the people at our wedding.
Probably not.
That's why we have the book. But what people...
Hang on. When is someone going to put a gun to my head and ask me who was at my wedding? Should I be studying this book? Is there going to be a test? Is this going to be on the test?
It's not even multiple choice. It's fill in the blank. So joke's on you. Good luck.
Wait, where is this test?
I don't know. I kept it because I didn't keep much from our wedding, but I kept the guest book.
Okay.
But apparently what people are doing now, they'll put up like cutouts of their initials or their name or something and put it on a big like easel. And then all the guests will sign that little cutout of their initials. I don't know if they do it instead of a guest book, like if they do both or if they just do one or the other. But I've seen that on Pinterest. It is a Pinterest thing.
Conley Woodworking says they had everybody sign his or her mother's guitar at their wedding.
Oh, that's cool.
That's actually a more useful thing because you can play a guitar.
Can't play a guest book.
You can't even read this book, apparently. There's no story.
No, there's no story. It's just a large list.
On your 50th anniversary, the test happens. Oh, no.
Good luck.
Oh, my gosh. It was broken. So it was a broken guitar. It wasn't even a working guitar. Oh, my gosh.
Is it like a decoration now? Is that...
I'm sure it means a lot to you and your family. But come on, man. You could have signed a working guitar. That's funny. That's really funny. Cool. So, segment, because I'm out of things to say. Let's start with a book question. We got this book at Target.
Yes.
It's called 3,000 Questions About Me.
Wait, first off, somebody on Instagram says... you should this on YouTube. Much better experience, in my opinion. We do it on Twitch, which is literally the best experience. It is better than YouTube. We have live music, and we have, playing live through the computer.
So Instagram, what you can't see are song titles up there. That's not working, chat. Don't tell them. You can also see the chat over here with everybody else watching. It's a good time. There's like sub-conversations going on. There's friendships being made.
Yes.
See, all the time people are talking about like, oh, hey, give me a call. Talk to me about this and blah, blah, blah. Like there's a good community there.
We got lots of sound effects going, just all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, so head on over to Twitch. Appreciate you jumping in on Instagram, but this show is actually designed for Twitch. So head on over there and you can watch, and it'll be a good time.
Yes.
So thank you. But yes, we got this book at Target, 3,000 Questions About Me, and we're going to try to answer all 3,000 of them, which should take us about 10 years.
Yes. Unless you just want to bust out all 3,000 this morning. How excited is everybody feeling about this Tuesday?
I got cutting boards to make.
Yeah, I know.
I can't.
I got stuff to
Sorry, on my schedules. You'll have to talk to my assistant. Bruce. Pencil her in.
He's like, yeah, no.
Ooh. Okay, this one's a little weird.
So was the one yesterday.
Well, this one's not as sad and depressing. What is your favorite occupation?
My favorite occupation?
So this question's a little weird because it's not, I don't think it's supposed to be like for you personally, like what your favorite occupation has been. But like, what is your favorite occupation that other people have? I'm guessing that's what the question is.
I've always thought that like marine biology was really cool. Like people who would go super deep into the ocean and find all these creatures that like have never been seen before, and half of them live in like the Mariana Trench and they're see-through and they've got big eyeballs, and I've always thought that was cool. The people who would like go in and research all the different species in the ocean.
That's neat.
Yeah, it is pretty neat.
I've always thought pilots were the coolest.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise, surprise.
It should be a rule that you have to pick a different one.
Why do I have to pick a different
Everybody
one?
knows
Just
you're gonna
because you
pick
know
that
my answer
one.
doesn't mean it's not my answer. I like pilots. Pilots are cool. I am
Pilots
also a
are
pilot.
cool.
Does that also make me cool?
Did you just call yourself cool?
I think I did.
Oh my goodness.
I logically concluded, philosophically, that I am cool.
Jeez. How prideful.
Because I need that today.
Yeah.
Speaking of needing that today, what's in your mug?
I have coffee in my mug today. I really wanted to try a different type of...
Spider-Man. Yes, Josh.
Oh, that's very true.
Sorry.
Nope, that was valid. Yep.
We break for Spider-Man.
We do break for Spider-Man. Yeah, so I did coffee this morning. Pecan praline coffee this morning with oat milk because I was going to do tea. And I was like falling asleep on the way into work this morning. I was like, nah, I think I need something stronger. I think I need something a little stronger than tea.
Would you go whiskey in there or something?
No.
Oh.
I said pecan praline coffee.
I just tuned it out because I was like, that's not a word. Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Oh, we just got a bunch of viewers. Hello, everyone. Did we miss another raid? Oh, my gosh. So, there's these things on... Josh, don't spoil it. Jenny's never seen the end of Seinfeld. I'm excited to talk about that with you in the next couple of days, but Jenny's not there yet.
We're almost there. We're gonna rush it. We're gonna go faster just for you so we can talk about this in the morning. But don't tell me.
Nobody spoil it. But now we're just gonna get people spamming this spoiler. But anyway, welcome. So last week on Friday, we got raided.
Yeah.
So on Twitch, when you're done with a stream, the thing to do is to like raid somebody else. You go find a smaller content creator or another content creator that you like that's streaming, and you send all of your viewers over there so they can keep watching. It's just a really nice courtesy thing you can do. But we got raided, and I totally missed it because I was so deep in that book, and we didn't even pay attention. Jenny didn't know what it was.
I had no idea what that meant. I was like,
I barely knew what it was.
Weird.
Anyway, so we had about 77 people come watch for 10 seconds, and then they were like, nah, I'm not here for this.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Yeah, YouTube is doing raids now. I don't understand YouTube. They're just trying to backpedal. Yeah. I think TikTok has really changed the game fundamentally, and it's given other platforms an excuse to like steal from other platforms. I say steal like it's there, but like it gives other platforms the ability to experiment and to try new things, where before YouTube was long form video, Instagram was pictures, and then TikTok was short form video.
And now Instagram's even come out and said like we're no longer a picture app, like we are a video
Not
app.
Even that, they're like changing the aspect ratio to completely vertical. Peter McKinnon had a video on that earlier this week. So Instagram is now going to fill up your entire phone screen with one picture or one video. It's crazy. They're just doing everything they can to push reels.
YouTube's promoting shorts instead of regular videos.
I've heard that's fallen off, though.
The shorts?
Yeah.
I
watched
think it's
one
now
yesterday.
more the clips.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other thing that happened before they pushed shorts. But, like, shorts are not as...
clips came before shorts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shorts are not as helpful to your channel as they used to be. You get a bunch of views on them, but it doesn't translate to subscribers like it did maybe a month or two ago.
Yeah. We tried that for a while just to see.
Yes, Air Force PJs. That's a great occupation. I knew a lot of those guys. We used to go down to Davis Mountain and train with those guys. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. No, I have not watched Ludwig and YouTube CEO. That would probably be a good interview. So, anyway. Just jumped into an ad. Is there a way to stop that? Yes, you can subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, which who doesn't have Amazon Prime at this point, you can hit subscribe and subscribe for free, and you will no longer get ads. It's a great way to help the show, and you don't have to worry about missing anything because you saw a couple ads.
Yep.
So,
and it costs you nothing to subscribe with Prime.
If you've got Prime, yes.
If you've got Prime, you get one subscription, one free subscription with your account.
Or if you're really lucky and somebody's very generous, they can gift you a sub.
Yes.
Thanks for the follow, Uncle Crow. We're all paying Jeff Bezos' light bill, yes.
Oh, thanks for the sub.
Oh, thanks for the Prime sub.
Appreciate you.
Yes, see? So Uncle Crow did it. You can do it too. If old Uncle Crow can figure it out.
We don't actually know if you're old.
That's actually a great username. I like that. If he can figure it out, you can figure it out. So you got to hook up your Prime to your Twitch. That's the only technical hurdle. But anyway, yes. So, but what's in your heart mug, Jenny? Quick pivot.
Oh my gosh, that was a very quick pivot. I forgot that we did that on the second half of this question. honestly, I'm still just a little tired, recovering from doing a lot this weekend.
Yeah, we had a big weekend. I'm more tired today than I was yesterday.
Yep, I am too. And then we just got so much done yesterday. We came back and we were ready to go. And so we just got so much stuff done. And it's been so hot in Houston lately. Like the last few days, so hot. And I think that just tires me out too, because when I'm out there fulfilling boards and it's a bit warm and I'm like running around like crazy, and then we leave to go home and it's hot outside and it's like 116 degrees in the car, you're just like, oh, I'm so tired. But yeah, been watching them smash pickles for a while. Oh, thanks guys.
But I'm not a pilot. Every time I hear the ding, I hear you are now free to move about the country. Yes. Dude, Bing. Sonic branding is huge. I think a lot of people sleep on that. But like, everybody remembers the little jingles they heard as a kid. Like the airplane ding is like, we're all just stupid animals. But
we're all trained to know
that's a different conversation. But yeah, like it's so crazy. Like people really sleep on Sonic branding. Like even now, like people come to expect, oh my gosh, the Maker's Money videos that we put on YouTube, we put a different song in the outro than we normally do. And normally it's our Stick to the Plan. Like,
Stick to
song by Jalen Ashan, which needs to be on this playlist, by the way. Let me do that real quick. But when we don't use that song, oh my gosh, people lose their minds because they've come to expect that as the outro to all our YouTube videos. So it's kind of crazy when you get to see like how often something is like programmed into your brain. But
there's a couple of his songs that we should add to the playlist.
Yeah,
a bunch of good ones.
Well, I got that one. So
the most important one has been added. Good.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, thanks for the sub.
Thanks, Morning Dew. Morning Dew, weren't you already a subscriber? I feel like he already subscribed. Or
Maybe it was a follow.
Maybe it was a follow. I don't know. He's been around for a minute, so thank you.
Appreciate you.
You can also, just to put this out there, you can also, if you want to compel us to answer your question, you can also donate. Just use the command donate. You do an exclamation point and then the word donate, and then it'll send you a link. Minimum, I think, is $5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever the graphic down in the corner here says. It's $5. Yeah, there it is, right there. 5 questions for TTS questions. $5 for TTS questions, and you will compel us to answer your question
because it'll be read out loud.
As long as it's family friendly and appropriate.
Yes.
And not too dark. Jenny's face still isn't approved. What on earth is she making?
Okay.
It's just it's a very I've been on the receiving end of this look several times. It's quite offensive. It kind of makes sense. It just
that's all it was.
No, it hurts. It hurts to see that face.
So
You probably made the poor person at Twitch that has to approve these. They're like, dang, I see a lot of these, but man, this one, I just feel extra special disappointment.
Okay, so you know what? You know how a lot of people say I look like Jodie Sweetin? We get that in YouTube comments all the time. You look like Jodie Sweetin. You're Jodie Sweetin. Were you on Full House? You look like the girl from Fuller House. We get that on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, literally everywhere. And so I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she goes, I wonder if they are not approving your face because they think you look too much like Jodie Sweetin, and they don't want you like trying to be an imposter of a celebrity's face or something like that. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Shout out to Jenny's mom for watching.
She's pretty great.
Everybody say hi to Jenny's mom. Chat, say hi to Jenny's mom.
She's somewhere out there.
She's probably somewhere out there. But cool. Yeah, I'm just really tired today. Just to finish up the What's in Your Mug segment.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, what's in your mug? How are you doing? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm really upset that my voice is still like bad. Mm-hmm. I'm having to use my late night FM crackly DJ voice.
Yeah.
Because if I go to my normal frequency, it's like too high and it starts to crack like this. So I have to I'm not even trying to make my voice crack.
Embarrassing.
But I gotta pitch it lower so it doesn't crack. But we're supposed to film ad spots this week. We had 3 or 4 we've been saving up, and then of course this is the weekend. The first time in literally years that I've lost my voice.
Yeah.
So, whatever. We're not gonna worry about it.
What is this song?
I don't know. All in my head. Fetty
For
Wap.
a second, it sounded very familiar, and I thought it was something else. Never mind.
Well, I can't get the song titles to stick. I don't know. It's
that's
just
weird.
It's buggy. The smooth, sultry tones of Sleepy Davis. Yes.
Great. Great. What everybody wants to hear.
Lazarus is like, give me the ads back. I'd rather listen to those.
Yes.
But yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. It's a fun and positive way to take your day by storm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess we could do some daily affirmations.
Yep.
You want to hit those?
Yep.
So
That's what I was just going to say.
one of the weird things that we do every day, we've got sort of a weird lifestyle, and one of the things that we do for that is we do daily affirmations. So rich and famous, successful people have told us, not us, but like
not us personally.
They've made content that says do daily affirmations. We don't think we're smarter than them, so we're gonna try it, see if it works. We've noticed a difference in our lives because of these since we've been doing them. I don't know. It's been maybe a year or so, a year and a half or two since we started doing these. I think they make a big difference.
Yeah.
Because it's so important how you start your day. And so you want to remind yourself every day you wake up when you start fresh, clean slate of who you want to be, what you're trying to accomplish, and it helps you just keep perspective. But, oh man, my gosh, we should just take a whole month and talk about perspective. Let's not, because nobody will want to listen. But we could talk. I could talk for a month straight about having perspective and how that's really the only thing that matters.
You could just talk for a month straight.
Yeah.
But
So, but we all know I talk too much. Anyway, my daily affirmations. I'm a pilot. I'm a maker. I'm a businessman. I'm made in the image of God. I'm able to do incredible things. I'm a man of discipline. I'm a good operator of my body. I'm good to my brain. I'm building a multi-million-dollar business. I'm on temporary assignment to do today's, work. I will get out of my own way. I will love every person I talk with today, and I will give to others from a full heart. That's my list. Feel free to steal it or adjust it or make your own list. But you got to say them out loud. You can't just think through them. You can't just read them. You got to actually say them.
yes.
So anyway, Jenny.
I am intelligent. I fight for what I want. I am relentless. I am strong. I am creative. I respect people. I respect myself. I can learn. I am logical. I am fair. I am a fantastic business owner. I'm a great saleswoman. I am covered by grace. I am loved, and I am organized.
Nice. Great list.
Thank you.
I like it. But yeah, so write your own. Chat, you can share one or two of your own. But yeah. Yeah, perspective versus reality. Man, we all see reality differently. Like we all have this mental map in our heads of what we think reality is like. And the sad truth is we have so little of it correctly mapped out.
Yes.
And it's crazy to see somebody else's map. Like, have you ever had two people draw maps and compare them? They look totally different. And it's kind of funny how that happens. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. We're just trying to have fun this morning. Start your day off on the right foot, all those things. Song titles aren't working today, but we have music here on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. How many people are on Instagram right now?
Like literally only 3.
Only 3.
One of which is Smart Table
I think
Company.
it's the same. Oh, nice. You know what? The other one might be Samara Table Company. So we only might have one actual viewer on Instagram. Whoever you are. Thank you. Say hi in the chat. We'd love to say hi.
I just came over from Instagram. Perfect.
Yes. Oh, Uncle Crow. Nice. Welcome, Uncle Crow. And he subbed.
Wow.
Wow.
You had a productive morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Uncle Crow. Yeah. So another thing that we like to do every single day is we like to sharpen our minds, our bodies, and our spirit. That way, if the rest of the day is total hot garbage, at least we improved ourselves. And, you know, because you can't, like, if you want to help other people, you got to grow yourself. You know, growing and giving, it's a balance. And so if you really want to help somebody, you got to water your own plants in the morning. I'm just like 6 metaphors deep at this point.
Wow. I was like, wait a second.
Now we're talking about plants. Speaking of which, we probably got to water the plants. Poor Lily almost died.
Yeah, we
brought her back, though. It's probably about time to water her again. Anyway, speaking of distractions.
Yes.
Ooh, shiny. Let's do some mind sharpening. All right, so here we go. I got something new for y'all. Are y'all ready for the first meteorology minute with sound effects? So I got to make this a clip. I got to make this a clip for Caleb. So we got to restart this. LOL squirrel. I got distracted by somebody's joke about me being distracted.
Shiny.
Anyway. Yes. All right, here we go. So, welcome to the Meteorology Minute.
Yay!
It's the portion of the show where we talk about weather because we have a degree in it, and I feel like we should be using it a lot more because it was expensive. I didn't pay for it. Uncle Sam paid for it, but
I feel like we get a lot of people asking us like weather questions sometimes too. And so we were like, well, we're talking about it anyways. Why don't we just turn it into a bit?
So today you're going to learn something.
Yes.
About the weather. Jenny, take it away because I'm tired of talking.
Okay, so you know how you go onto your weather app, WeatherBug, whatever, and you're looking at the forecast and it says there's a 50% chance of rain at 11 a.m. And you're like, what in the heck does that mean? Does that mean that they're only 50% confident that it will rain? Is it only going to rain in 50% of my county? Is only 50% of my house going to get wet from the rain? Like, what does that mean? So it is based off of something called the probability of precipitation, the POP. And basically what is
Pop?
The pop?
I didn't know that's what that word meant. So every time somebody says pop, that's what they mean?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Continue.
It's a lowercase p. It's a capital P, lowercase o. Capital P, lowercase o, capital P. So
people aren't spelling it right either.
Oh my God.
Because I've seen it all lowercase, just POP. Usually talking about balloons.
Yes,
but I didn't know it was related to meteorology.
Oh my gosh.
What class did you learn that in? I missed that.
The POP?
Yeah.
I learned it in the class of Google. No, we learned it in...
Let's be honest, though. Google is responsible for at least half of my credit hours.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, so where does it come from? The rain chances equal the probability of rain developing times the percent of the area affected. So in other words, 80% confidence in rain times 50% coverage would get you a 40% chance of rain. So it is based off of the confidence in the forecast of rain. So either the confidence in the computer models, the confidence in like the individual forecaster themselves.
It's that forecaster's confidence level in the amount of rain times the amount of area they expect rain to fall.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that number can be bigger. The percentage can be bigger or smaller, either based on the fact that the forecaster is confident or non-confident in the forecast, or they think it's going to cover more. So if they think it's going to rain everywhere, but the forecaster isn't super confident that it's going to rain like everywhere, you're still going to get a pretty high percentage. And if the forecaster is really confident that it's only going to rain in a very small percentage of the area, you'll also get a higher percentage. So it's like you never know which one it is. So that's where it's kind of difficult.
What I'm hearing is that we're putting numbers on something that's incredibly subjective.
Correct.
And it's impossible to track.
Yes.
And everybody's got their own 11 herbs and spices on how they like to forecast. So it's a completely pointless metric.
Yeah.
We do it to ourselves. There's so many things like that in everywhere, like the military, the government, the private sector, like meteorology. It's like we try to quantify something that's not quantifiable.
Interesting.
And it just sends us on a wild goose chase.
So there was a paragraph before this one, and it says, so it's just like this little graphic, and it says, what does a 50% chance of rain really mean? It's the likelihood of a measurable precipitation event, so 0.01 inches, at a location during a specified time period of 12 hours, typically 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got an excellent question. Persnickety Craftsman wants to know, how do they come up with predicting hurricanes for the whole season? How do they know a particular hurricane season is going to be more or less active than usual? So we got to be careful here because we can't overstep our bounds, because we are, for some reason, an authority on this subject. So we got to wield that power carefully. But basically, with hurricane forecasts, it's a little different because a hurricane is a much larger event, and there are global
patterns,
global ingredients on the recipe card for a hurricane. And so based on certain ocean temperature patterns, based on certain large level wind events, like globally, like literally like winds over the Sahara Desert can influence
and like where they think the jet stream is going to be, just like very big, like large scale.
The ENSO cycle, ENSO, like El Nino, La Nina, that's ENSO cycle. So all of that plays into hurricane development. So there's some things that we can sort of see as the earth is changing throughout the year, whether or not statistically it might produce more hurricanes than usual. Like, because when we look at past years, we can look at these these metrics and say, oh, well, when this happens, sometimes there's more hurricanes. So that's sort of where those predictions come from. Obviously, they're way more scientific than what I just described. I've like grossly oversimplified it.
In summary, it's just like what the big picture weather patterns are going to look like.
Right.
For that year.
And to be honest, like we're limited by the amount of data that we can give and the computing power that we can use with that data to give us a better forecast. We've talked about that before, but like the more data that we can put in the computer models and the stronger the computer, the more calculations it can do to give us a more accurate result. That's basically the limitations right now of weather forecasts. I think that in our lifetime, we're definitely going to see the first like season long, maybe year long forecast. Because I think with quantum computing and data collection, that's just going to like hockey stick in the next 20, 25 years for research and stuff, especially with drones and everything else that are coming out. Like it's just going to be incredible the amount of data that we have, and the computing technology is going to get better and better and better. And we're just going to start to see much longer forecasts. We talked about this a couple of days ago with the big tornado outbreaks. Like now we have a 7 day heads up when a tornado outbreak is going to happen. When I was a kid growing up, we maybe had like a day's notice, maybe, before a tornado.
And even then, you had
happened.
to wait till just a few hours before, like, the storm system got to you to determine whether or not it was going to like form tornadoes. It's just, it used to be just a few hours.
Absolutely fascinating stuff. We could talk about it forever, but that has been our meteorology 10 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you for the freedom.
Meteorology minute-ish.
Meteorology minutes.
Yes, we should call it that.
Well, I wanted to call it meteorology moment.
But that would be even more inaccurate.
You're not wrong. Oh my gosh.
Meteorology moment would be like meteorology. And we're done. Moving on. Business.
Yeah. Cool. So now it's time to read our book. Would you like to?
Do you want to listen to Davis's?
Oh, hang on. I got a rant real quick. Josh just brought up a pet peeve of mine. All right. So some of these forecasters that put out forecasts of like 30-day and 60-day, absolute total freaking garbage.
Yeah.
I'm calling all of you out. There is no way to make a 30 or a 60-day. The models don't even run that long.
Yeah.
You're just totally guessing at that point. You're looking at climatology. You're looking at the Farmer's Almanac, things that are just not scientific at all. And you're getting people's hopes up for no reason.
Well, it's like it might be scientific. Like climatology in itself is like
climatology is scientific, but
it just can't get that detailed or that accurate. Climatology on its own is just a very big picture.
They're depending on Google this, Josh. Google confirmation bias. If you don't know what that is, they're leveraging confirmation bias to get more loyal followers and viewers. So anyway, hey, I just got a subscription. Thanks, Jason. Did he gifted one to somebody else before he did his own? That's just the kind of guy he is.
What a guy.
Thanks, Jason. Welcome to the show. But yeah, anyway, 30-day to 60-day.
Dave just took a shot at my very scientific Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah. I'll meet you in the parking lot later. We'll figure this out. But it might rain. I don't know. Check your almanac.
Or, look at your window, or the cow's laying down or standing up or standing on one foot. Is the fishing good or bad?
Anyway, if anybody tries to give you a specific forecast of a particular day with temperatures and or rain events, that's more than just, it might rain sometime around that season, throw it out. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
They are playing you. Just like you get played with prices. So look at that segue. Just like you get played with prices. So we've been reading this book on stream, which sounds like the most boring thing ever, but it's actually been a lot of fun.
This chapter specifically was pretty decent, especially yesterday.
What chapter were we on?
10.
What?
I stopped at
Did you literally stop right here?
Yeah.
Is that all you read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, it was just good stuff. When we stopped, we had a lot to talk about.
Okay, here you go.
But there's pictures in here.
I can't read. So we're coming up on our first picture, guys.
Read? Yes. Okay. So we talked about the phenomenon where.
Well, first we'll talk about the book.
Oh, yes. It's called Priceless, The Myth of Fair Value and How to Take Advantage of It. It is a book all about how pricing is arbitrary and subjective and how it affects us and how we can be primed to see prices a certain way.
So there's two things that we want to push with this book. Number one, if you're a business person, listen to it in the scope of your business? How can you price things better? How can you use these principles in your pricing models and structures and in your advertising to get more sales? If you're not a business person, there's still tons of useful information here because you get duped by this all the time. We get duped by this all the time.
We're business owners and we still get duped on occasion by this.
You can use these tools for leverage and understand how to make better decisions in spite of the fact that people are trying to manipulate you, to use victim mindset phrases. But
we should call it the meteorology extended moment for eternity, or meme for short.
I like that. That's great.
I love it. Okay. Yes, and it's by William Poundstone. We need to do like a link to this book. We keep forgetting to do that somewhere.
We'll get there one of these days.
Where did I leave off? Okay, so we talked about how a similar phenomenon pertains to losing bets. How much would you pay to get out of a situation in which you have a 1 in 12 chance of losing $63? People would typically pay more than the average loss, which is crazy. Yes, okay. I remember we were in Paul's office. I can't tell you what year it was, Lichtenstein said. We were getting an idea of what subjects we're paying attention to. I don't recall who said it first or whether we said it at the same time, but it struck us that we could design bets that would encourage subjects to do one thing under one response mode and another under another response mode. When we saw it and we said it out loud, we were sure it was going to work, and it did. Their brainstorm was that prices might not reflect what people want. They could invent a pair of bets, call them A and B, such that most people would say they preferred A, but when asked to assign prices to them, they would give a higher value to B. The strangeness of this might be easier to appreciate if you pretend that A and B are fancy gift boxes wrapped in paper and bows. Last time they did this to me, somebody's like, what if there's a tarantula in the box? So let's not talk tarantulas today. I don't know for sure what's
You're the only one that said tarantula.
No, somebody in the chat was like, what if there's a tarantula in the box? I don't know for sure what's in either box. I've had a chance to shake them and form some opinion about what's inside. Okay, I've decided that I am willing to pay $40 for box A and $70 for box B. I've also decided that I'd rather have box A. This is crazy. My prices don't jive with the desires or actions. Lichtenstein and Slovic found something crazier yet. For certain types of gambles, most people have valuations just like this. This is called a preference reversal. And here's an example. In the figure below, 2 circles represent dartboards. Pick one. Then a dealer is going to toss a dart at the center of your chosen target so that the dart is equally likely to land anywhere within the circle. That determines how much, if anything, you win. Which target would you rather use? There, now show them the picture.
So here's the picture. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to show it to the camera.
A little closer. A little more focus. It's all white. There we go. That's it. All right, so those are the 2 circular dartboards they're talking about. Now you got to refocus on us.
All right, so what's the deal? We got 2 dartboards and what? We win something? Do I win a car? Which one do I win a car?
Yes, you pick one.
What's the one I want?
That's not in this book, at least not yet. Pick one, then a dealer is going to toss a dart at the center of your chosen target so that the dart is equally likely to land anywhere within the circle. That determines how much you win. And then you're supposed to pick a target. So one of the targets, the majority of the circle is filled with a $5 sign. And then there's a sliver that says you win nothing. But you have the highest chance of winning $5 because that's the majority of what the dartboard is covered with. And then the other one, there's the majority of the dartboard is covered in the word nothing. So you win nothing. And a very small sliver says you could win $40. So if you hit that small sliver, you could win 40 whole dollars. Okay, the target on the left offers an 80% chance of winning $5. The one on the right has a 10% chance of winning $40 and otherwise nothing. The expected value happens to be the same for both bets, $4. So that provides no grounds for choosing, yet a majority prefer the target on the left. Lichtenstein and Slovic termed gambles like the one on the left P for probability bets. A P bet offers a high chance of winning. The bet on the right is a money bet, offering a bigger prize and a lesser chance of winning it. When asked to choose, most people prefer P bets to money bets. So most people would choose a higher chance of only winning $5 than a lower chance of winning $40.
Okay.
People like their chances to be better.
So people are more conservative.
Yeah.
With their money. Go figure.
There is nothing peculiar about that. Choosing the P bet increases the odds of walking away a winner. What is odd is that the same subjects regularly assign higher prices to money bets, like the one on the right above. The prices contradict the preferences. In the actual experiments, a dozen distinct bets were used. They were somewhat more complicated than the examples above in that the player stood a chance of losing money as well as winning it. This is more like familiar sports or casino bets. You have to put up some money to play and risk losing it. The experimental subjects were first shown bets 2 at a time and asked to choose which they preferred. Then they were shown the same set of bets 1 at a time and asked to price them. In this part, they were told that they owned the bet in question and could sell it back to the house for pure cash. What was the minimum price they would accept? Out of 173 subjects, 127 always chose the P bet, yet always assigned a higher price to the money bet. Almost everyone reversed preferences at least some of the time. They weren't necessarily aware of what they were doing. It would have been hard to remember all the one's responses and enforce a consistency. The volunteers went with their instincts, and those instincts showed a striking pattern. These reversals clearly constitute inconsistent behavior and violate every existing theory of decision-making, the psychologist wrote in a 1971 issue of the Journal of Experimental Psychology. This time, the byline read Sarah Lichtenstein and Paul Slovic. So basically, if people were going to do a money bet where they had a higher chance of losing nothing, but they had a smaller percentage of a very high upside, they were willing to put more money on that upside. So is it one of those things like, whatever, I'll put more money on it? Like, they had it in their mind that they were going to do a money bet anyways, so you might as well just put a high price on it?
Well, I think the point of this is just to show that it's a little bit more subjective than the calculation of the math should be. So I think what he's trying to get at is, like, for a long time, economics just assumed that customers were rational, like that they did the math, that they always chose the best value, the best bang for the buck. And I think what he's proving over and over and over again, or what these experiments from the 50s and 60s are proving, is that people don't actually do the math. They just go with what they think seems to be the best option. So I think that's the most we can learn from that.
Interesting.
I definitely was paying attention to everything you said.
I get to go back and read it.
I was not reading chat and trying to stay awake. Oh, man. Yeah.
Davis's face.
That was great. Yeah, customers are not rational. My proof, ending your price in 99 cents works. Yep, it works, and everybody knows it, and it still works. It's still subliminally, people think, like, oh, it's only $50. Like, even if they know it's $59.99, like, they still think, oh, it's only $50. It's not that bad. It is. It just, silly tricks like that work. It's so funny. Like, other countries don't do that. Like, they wrap up the tax and everything else in the thing.
Yeah.
So now there's also, 98 cents works even better. Yeah, now there's even, like, a whole psychology of, like, what to end your prices with. Have you seen the Costco thing? So at Costco, apparently, the different cent price at the end is supposed to mean, I don't even know if this is true or not, but it's supposed to mean whether it's on, like, final sale or clearance price or whatever else.
Heard that.
And so now people are, like, looking for these unique dollars and cents amounts to, like, let them know if they got the best deal or not.
Interesting.
I think it's totally fake. I don't know. Somebody from Costco. We've got a CEO from Costco here. Can somebody shed some light on this in the chat?
Any Costco experts out there?
Yeah. C-suite executive or higher, please. That's the only authority I'll listen to. But I would love to know, like, how much of that is just a marketing ploy where people are like, oh, like, this post on social media went viral, and so now everybody thinks if it ends in 38 cents that it's clearance price, and so then everything in the store is 38 cents or whatever they're trying to move.
Right. It works to Costco's advantage no matter what. So
yeah,
they make money.
It's crazy. We had a Costco membership for a little while, but, like, just wasn't worth it. The amount of stuff you buy, like, everybody's like, oh yeah, buy in bulk, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's good to buy in bulk, but, like, the prices are not that much better. And now,
I don't have anywhere to put it.
Who needs 6 years worth of soap? Right. The amount of money that you save buying 6 years worth of soap, you have to spend on your house in order to store it.
Yeah.
And you're going to spend way more money having that extra square footage in your house than you are just buying soap, once every 3 months like a normal human being.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Again, people don't buy based on the logic. They buy based on emotions or what they think. They think they're being logical because our brains are wired to rationalize everything that we do, but it's It's much easier to rationalize something that we're emotionally invested in.
Yep, that's very true.
So it's crazy. Yeah, there are actually very few items that are worth the price of a membership. Yeah, it's crazy. But
well, there's the book segment.
yeah.
I feel like the chat is just like doing the business bit on their own right now.
I love it. This is what I wanted from the show. The chat. Y'all are doing a great job. Thanks for being you. Chat, everybody give yourself a hand.
Yes.
Can we do there's clap. There should be clap. If you capitalize the word clap. Nope.
You didn't do an exclamation point though. Do you need to do that?
I thought I had a better TTV. Oh yeah. If you've got better TTV installed on your chat, it'll show up. You just capitalize the word clap and it'll do the little clap emoji thing.
Oh yeah.
See it? See mine?
Wait.
You scroll up a bit. Where
No, I don't see yours. It's because I don't have.
It's not installed on the iPad.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Jason,
clap in all caps. I love it. Oh, well, welcome. Those of you that are just joining us, it is the morning show with Jennie and Davis. We're super excited to have you here. And yeah, today is the show is just a fun and positive way to take your day by storm. Yeah. So that's what we try to do. We have sharpened our mind. Business bit happened in the chat. So yes, this is a ska version of Take On Me. It's by Real Big Fish.
Yes.
I've got the original one in there somewhere too, but that's the song on my phone. So when my phone automatically connects to Bluetooth in my truck, it automatically in order to automatically hook up via Bluetooth an iPhone to something, you have to have at least one song in your Apple Music library. Well, I don't use Apple Music, I use Spotify, but I had to buy one song, and I was like, what song can I play over and over and over again that I will never get sick of? And it was Take On Me. And so every time I start my truck, Take On Me starts playing. And it's still not old. Like, I still get irritated that it plays on its own, but I don't get mad at the song. The song hasn't been beat to death.
Yeah.
So
not yet anyways.
Not yet. There's also, and then I found out much later, there's a song, it automatically plays alphabetically the first song in your library if you've got more than one song. And so there's a song on iTunes called A, very good song. That's just like 10 minutes of silence. So it gives you 10 minutes of quiet before it.
That's one way to do it.
Does that. Also, there's no play pause button. Can we please, any car manufacturers out there, can we please get a play pause physical button on the screen? Not on the screen.
Not on the
screen. Like physical button in the car. Because like I've got a phone button, I've got a windshield wiper button, I've got a what else? There's all sorts of buttons.
Like the audio button.
I still have a CD eject button. That's not on the touch screen. That's a physical button. But I really want a play pause button.
That's like a physical.
There's not one on the steering wheel. There's not one on the infotainment system. The only play pause button is on the screen. And I've pushed that thing so many times that like the pixels are starting to go out on the screen because that's the only place there's a play pause button. I don't want to mute it. I want to listen to the rest of the song. It's just I need to pause it while I'm looking at directions or whatever. Anyway, if there's any car manufacturers out there, can I please get a physical play pause button? There are so many useless buttons on that infotainment system. Can I please get a play pause button? Okay, that's the end of my rant. Sounds like I'm not alone. I don't rant about physical objects very often, but when I do, I go full Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes.
But anyway, well, so we've sharpened our mind. Now it's time to sharpen our body. Would you like to count us off?
Oh, yes.
For our breathing exercises. So we all look stupid and silly together, but we need to get enough oxygen to our brains. And we're training ourselves every morning that when we're stressed or overwhelmed to do these little breathing exercises, and then we can make better decisions.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Alrighty, are you ready?
Android car puts
I'm adding air squats to my breathing.
Ooh, that's nice. I should do air squats with my breathing. Does anybody want to see me squat? I don't think so.
No.
All right, I'll just do the breathing today.
All right, you ready?
Yep. 4 counts in, 4 counts out, and then we hold it at the end usually.
Mostly.
Sometimes. Go follow us on Instagram. Caleb posted a really good picture yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Of me holding my breath during the breathing exercises.
Follow us on Instagram, but come to the morning show on Twitch.
That one. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Breathing exercises. Do it with us. We'll all look silly together.
Ready?
Ready.
In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4.
All the way in, all the way out.
In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4.
It's crazy how just 4 big deep breaths can like
Make you
make me light it. Sorry, coming back. Blacked out.
Bring it back around.
You said pause so much that my smart speaker paused the show. That's funny.
Sorry.
Nice. I'm adding Twinkies to my breathing. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. That's great. So we do that to sharpen our bodies. And then lastly, to wrap up, we sharpen our spirit.
Yes.
So we ask ourselves 2 questions. We've been asking the first one, haven't been asking the second one as much. Jenny, what is your why today? Why did you wake up this morning?
Why did I wake up this morning?
Why are you here?
I am here because consistency. That's my word of the day. We just got to keep pushing, doing the same thing over and over and over. Stick to the plan, like Jalen Ashawn says.
Are you giving everyone a preview of the YouTube video today?
Not
Is that what you're doing?
Purposely, no.
But you are.
Well, now they know that I am.
So hopefully the YouTube video that comes out today will be on this topic.
Spoiler alert.
But yes, consistency is a very big thing.
You just got to keep showing up and keep doing the things that, I swear, sometimes you think they're not even working, but it's like the consistency. They don't, certain strategies and certain things in your business don't work on their own just once. They don't work until you've done them like 35 times. So I woke up today to do my 27th rep on just life in the business.
You keep showing up, your problems are going to take a day off.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, your problems are going to get sick. They're going to, I don't know, just being like real weird and woo-woo right now. But like, you keep showing up, like your problems are going to go away. They're going to take a day off. And that's when you can actually get stuff done. It's on the day that you least expect it. You're going to be able to show up and do it. Like yesterday. Do you realize how productive we were yesterday?
We were.
We got so much stuff done yesterday, and it was after a long weekend. We thought we were going to be super tired, but we showed up yesterday, and we had tons of energy, and we got a lot of stuff done.
And now I'm just tired today.
Well, but still, you never know when you're going to have a good day or a bad day.
That's
and again,
true.
that's when you got to have the red light, yellow light, and green light days. We talked about this the other day. So like just giving yourself permission to have a bad day. So we categorize every day as a green day, which is a good day. Everything's normal. There's a yellow day where like something bad happens, but it doesn't totally ruin your day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, we forgot lunch yesterday. So it didn't turn into a yellow day because of that. But like,
just random stuff that'll happen.
right. You get a weird phone call, you get an unhappy customer or something like
Yeah.
that. Just something that kind of like knocks you off balance for the day. You just identify that. You say, hey Jenny, or whoever you're working with, like, yeah, it's a yellow day. And that other person knows, like, okay, give them some space. They're pretty stressed. We'll back off a little bit. And then there's red days. So if like you're just having a bad day, you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, your brain's not working right, just give yourself, this is what I didn't say the other day. It's totally okay to have 2 or 3 red days a month. It's totally fine. It's actually like 2 or 3 is actually pretty good for the whole month. So, that's where you get the random family phone calls of like emergencies, or like you sleep in through your alarm at work, like, and just the rest of your day is off kilter. Give yourself permission to have a bad day. And, as long as you're not having 3 red days a week, you're doing all right. Mm-hmm. And as long as you just keep showing up every single day, you will get stuff done. So, yeah.
Consistency is key.
Yes, Josh says, my why today is to shine a light on others through positive and encouraging interactions.
Very nice.
I like it.
I like it.
But yes.
What was your why today?
What is my why today? I say consistency. I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Just, I'm here to show up.
I'm here again.
I'm here again. I'm putting in my
back.
time. I've punched in. So,
Yes.
Yes. The boss tones. I should put some boss tones on there. Let me do that real quick.
Real quick.
It's also crazy because like I don't know what artists are like really strict on DMCA.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Happy Taco Tuesday. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
it is Taco Tuesday. I had taco yesterday. Taco Monday.
Taco Monday.
Taco Monday.
Man, I could do like taco every day of the week. I could do
All right.
Taco Wednesday, Taco Thursday.
Taco Thursday.
Yeah. Taco Thursday.
Taco Thursday. So, yeah. So Spotify only does the song titles right now when I leave it as the most forward window.
Oh.
When I click on Streamlabs to watch the chat, it disappears from the stream. So I'm just leave Spotify up.
Weird.
You'll have to babysit the chat.
That's very weird.
Chat needs babysitting.
Yes. Now that I fed my brain, time to get to work.
Yeah.
Yes. Have a wonderful day.
Twitch has its own algorithm for DMCA. Yeah. They do strike stuff, but all they do is they just mute your stream. So it doesn't seem like they actually punish you or anything.
Yeah.
Once
at
they
least
start
not yet.
once they start punishing us, we'll do something different, maybe. But probably not.
Yeah.
There's also a way to split the audio so that the video after the fact has no music on it. It's only the live video, and it's going to be incredibly difficult for Twitch to DMCA live streaming. They can go back and do the older videos,
right?
But they can't do. It's very, very difficult to do live quality control for that. So, Bruce,
screwing up the lighting, buddy.
Brucey,
Hi.
you want to say hi to everybody? Is he even on camera? Yeah.
He was when he was walking over.
Everybody say hi to Bruce.
Hi, Brucey.
Hi, Brucey.
What's your why today, Brucey?
My why today is the second scoop of kibble for dinner.
That's his why every day. At least he's consistent. He shows up every day for the same kibble.
Yeah, see, Bruce has consistency.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's very
Bruce shows
consistent.
up. Bruce shows up. We got 5 people on Instagram right now. Hello, the 5 people on Instagram right now, 2 of which are us. Hello, the 3 people on Instagram. Welcome to the morning show with Jennie and Davis. It's a fun and positive way to take your day by storm. Oh, you can't hear that on Instagram because you're not on Twitch. I just played a sound effect. You should hop on over to Twitch.
It was really cool.
Twitch.tv/JennieandDavis. And you can hear all the sound effects. We got live music over there. We got a chat who's all talking to each other. It's a lot of fun.
Got a really cool background. It's better than the boring, like, vertical, poorly framed phone live that you're looking at right now.
Yeah. Chat, give us some questions. We got some time to fill.
Got a couple minutes left. Like 2-3 minutes.
So.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Elite Forever.
Oh, yes.
Did not see that till now. Greetings from Germany. Very cool.
Germany. What time is it in Germany right now? Is it like 4 in the afternoon or something? Germany. Noble Viking. Do you use the 24-hour clock?
3 p.m. 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Do you use the 24-hour clock or do you use like 3 p.m.? Did you just adjust the 3 p.m. for me because I'm a dumb American? Or did you guys use the 24-hour clock? Yes! I wish the whole world used the 24-hour clock.
Oh, it's so much more
Not only
convenient.
that, I wish the whole world operated on Greenwich Mean Time 24-hour clock.
Like Zulu time? Yeah.
Yeah, well, those two are technically not the same, but semantics.
Yeah.
But I wish the whole world operated on Greenwich Mean Time 24-hour clock. Then you just go to bed when you're tired. You just like know your own regional bedtime.
Yeah.
But then there's absolutely no AM, PM confusion. There's no time zone changes.
And you're like 6 a.m., 6 p.m.
Thank you for adjusting for me.
There's no like noon versus 12 versus all that stuff.
Yeah.
What is your favorite go-to snack?
Snack. Go to snack.
Jason, I just looked out the window because I thought it was about to rain. It's because we got a good sound effect.
Metric and 24-hour time is what we should do. Yes. There's just too much financial incentive. I'm really shocked that like, I will be really shocked if we get the daylight savings thing done. So in America right now, we're trying to not do daylight savings time anymore. I will be shocked if it actually turns into a thing, just because there's so many people that are going to lose money on it, like the clock manufacturers. I could just see a lot of, like, this is the reason we haven't gotten rid of our tiny coins. Remember the last time the United States got rid of a coin because it was too little value was, I think it was the barrel penny. It was like a half penny, but it was worth, at the time they got rid of it, it was worth in today's amount around 13, 14 cents.
Wow.
So if we're to remain consistent with what the United States has done in the past, we should get rid of everything smaller than a quarter.
Right.
due to inflation, but because
like the penny should have been long gone.
And this sounds absolutely nuts, but like the people that lobby for the zinc mines, because our coins are made out of zinc, they don't want to go out of business, so they lobby to keep the coins around. And they get a bunch of other charities on board. There's a bunch of charities that do coin drives, and I'm not trying to take money from charity, but also you could be a creative again.
Yeah.
Like you were super creative about taking everybody's spare change. Like you can be creative again. You can come up with another idea.
Yeah, like a quarter drive.
Right,
or
a quarter drive or
yeah.
a dollar bill drive. Like you could come up with another good idea. Like if your charity goes bankrupt because you depend solely on spare change, I don't know.
You could be like, it's a $1 charity drive, officially cheaper than going to the dollar store.
Oh, yes, because dollar stores now are what, $1.25, $1.50? It's crazy.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard this argument about kids like standing at the bus stop in the dark. I just don't buy it. It's not worth it. Like that's such a fringe. Like if that's the main argument for not getting rid of daylight savings time is like, oh, kids have to stand out at the bus stop in the dark. Like happens all the time. Like
yeah,
it literally happens all the time. Like
I'd walk outside when it was still like partially dark out.
Right.
Also, more dangerous than that, I had to wait for the bus when it was like -5 degrees outside.
Right.
My hair froze.
There's way bigger problems with the temperature kids have to stand outside in than the fact that it's dark outside. So if that's your best case for not getting rid of daylight savings, I think we should just move forward as a society and not do it anymore. Yeah. It's so funny because like the reason we do it anymore is lost. Because half the people believe it's for the farmers and half the people believe it's for the city people. Like we can't even agree on why we started it.
Yeah.
So we can't get rid of it. But it was actually done to save energy because back in like when we were, I think it was World War II is when we started it. Like we did it so that the factory didn't have to pay to light the factory
bill
during the daylight hours. So they adjusted the whole clock so that they could save money and resources during production to not have to light all the warehouses in the city. And now that we run the grid 24/7, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I'm sure it's still effective for that, but anyway.
But electricity is a much more common thing now.
The grid is not going to melt down because the sunlight hours.
Right. And it's like even
then, just schedule your work hour for the sunlight hours.
Yeah.
Like instead of making the whole world carry the burden of scheduling the few industries that it does affect, they just need to change their hours. Like I did that when I was working at a golf course. We would change what time we came into work based on the sunlight and how hot it got during the day. We didn't force everybody else to carry that burden for us. But anyway, that's all my hot takes on the clock. But it's not about changing the clock. That's not the argument. The argument is the fact that the rate of heart attacks doubles the day after we spring forward. The day after we do a Google search on this. Joe Rogan did a podcast with a sleep scientist. The day after we change the clocks, like thousands more people die from heart attacks because of the lack of sleep. It's absolutely bananas. Crazy. And then in the fall, when we go back, there's a drop in the rate of heart attacks. Now it has to do with sleep science, but again, like why are we screwing with people's sleep schedule when we don't need to? Yeah. It's not about changing the clocks and being there on time. It's about because it averages out. Lives don't average out. You're getting me. You're trolling me now. But lives don't average out that way. Yeah. You can't just say, oh, well, so many people don't die. Just fewer people die in the fall and more people die in the spring. It averages out. It's people's lives. You can't just.
They still should not.
Oh.
Yeah. We should minimize it on both ends.
Anyway, you can't average out a life. You did have me for a minute. I started down this road. I was like, all right, don't get heated. And then you just kept doing it. I appreciate you. Thanks for giving us some fun this morning. So we're a little bit over on time today. It was a lot of fun.
Worth it.
It was a lot of fun.
That was so good. It averages out.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Anyway. Now I've just proven to the world that I can be trolled. So that's a thing now. But as long as we get content out of it. You'll see this on the Clips channel eventually. Anyway, thanks y'all for hanging out this morning. That's our show for today. We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Yes.
With the morning show, Jennie and Davis, a fun and positive way to take your day. by storm. Ouch. Ouch.
All right. Bye, guys.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Sub for the show. Check out our YouTube video. Should be dropping later today. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and all those things. And I hope you have a great day. I forgot to say I love you. I love you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
That reminds me of that part on Elf where it's like, and we can make snow cones and snow angels and his dad just walks away.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, Caleb's here. I got to crack the whip.
Oh.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, is that the song that's on now?
Yeah. I can't end the stream when this song is playing. It is the Weezer cover version, though.
I like that one.
It's a really good version.